Alright. Should be on the right mic now. Hello! Hi, TNT. I am back. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Okay, we can have Nibblecam. Nibblecam is a little bit broken right now, so I don't know what's going on
I am
there.
disappointed in you. You've betrayed me.
Havu! Thank you for the sub. 57 months. Oh, I've been doing this too long. Hello. Yes, we are streaming in the big 2.6. Unk Legend. Yeah, that's me now. Rip the dream. Ads just ended. Hi, TNT. How's it going? I think Nibble is frozen. I don't know what's going on with Nibble. I've literally... It doesn't want to use my webcam today. Okay, that's fine. That's whatever. Hi everybody. I realize I'm a few minutes late and I haven't streamed in a while, so I'm not expecting anything too big today. Missed you and the Nibster so much. I love the Nibster as a thing.
Total Legend, I am disappointed in you. You've betrayed me.
Treasure train incoming. Cubane, thank you for the 54 months. Dang. Got a new PC. I'm able to play Red Dead Redemption 2 and other games. Nice, nice. Oh yeah, late. Okay, I'm not that late. To be fair, I was playing. I was in a Pathfinder campaign with some friends, so that's why I was running a little late. But I am back. I'm back. Yeah, Nibble's just stupefied. 2026 is not his year, but it might be ours, because today we are gonna do some 2026 predictions. Now, I don't know about you, but in the past year, I've heard the phrase, well, that wasn't on my 2025 bingo card, so frequently. And I have decided that we're going to make a 2026 bingo card. So that's the first thing we're going to be doing today, and then we'll see if we want to do something else after. Antibiotics. Cuban, are you sick? Don't pass it to anybody. Everybody mask up. Controversial bingo. Can you make the entire card free spaces? I think so, but I think that defeats the purpose. Okay, there we go. Also gonna do this. Turn down just a smidge. There we go. Sinus infection. Ooh, fun. Okay, this is our 2026 bingo card generator. I think we can get it to randomize the spots. We'll have it randomize the spots later, but for now, I figure we'll write out what we want for 2026. So we'll go ahead and get started on that. Let me get some chiller music while we think. You guys start thinking, because I'm going to be taking a lot of suggestions from you as we figure out what 2026 will likely bring us. Let's do some Nintendo jazz. Nice. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So, chat. I have to add in a GTA 6 delay. Is that the free space? Is that free? No, be different, call an early release? Ooh. Has that ever happened in the history of gaming? The likelihood is that there will be a delay, but will that delay be so much that it pushes it back into 2027? That's the real question. Okay, we'll write down GTA for now. GTA 6, GTA 6, and we'll come back to it. Say a day. I think it'll be announced that it'll be released in 2027. Truthfully, but we'll come back to it. I think we'll write it down. We'll get to the nitty gritty. Here, I'll put a question mark so that we know. Delay? Question mark? Okay. Like Schlatt predicting the Queen's death. Is there anyone you want to predict kicking the bucket? See, there is one person in particular that I have a feeling might kick the bucket. But I also don't know if I want to become an enemy of the state. But I do have a feeling that certain president, I'm going to say, is removed from office. I'm going to say that Donald Trump is removed from office because either this covers a few different scenarios. Scenario one is that he's removed from office by God above, yeah. The other thing is that he gets impeached, which is probably not likely. And then the third option is that he also gets removed from office, similar to the first one, but more because he starts World War III and he gets nuked along with the rest of the world. So, you know, we're being real optimistic for the start of this year. Yeah, okay. So yeah, no, I think one way or another. Just as a quick prediction. New Minecraft RSG world record. What is RSG? Ranked speed game? Rank. I don't know. Let's see. What else is happening in the world? Oh, random seed glitchless. I mean, yeah, but every year has that. We need something a little bit more poppy, more clickbaity. Because if it does happen, we want to be like, we are prophets from the future. No, it doesn't happen every year. Minecraft AI update. No, I don't know. I don't even want to put that into the future, dude. When was the last time that there was a Minecraft RSG record? Okay, one sec. Minecraft speedrun. Speedrun.com. % speed. 6 months ago. So yeah, the likelihood that it'll happen, I feel like, is too high. I guess 6 months versus 2 years. 2 months ago was there. I still think the reality is that it's too high. Too high likelihood. There's too many people attempting right now that I think it's too likely. I don't think the oh, I just realized I hit the wrong button. Yeah, so this is the what I was seeing. So yeah, 650 is the oh, you're saying sub 6 minute run this year. I don't know. We'll consider. I'll write it down. Sub. We'll do less than 6 minute Minecraft. Not in a copium way? Sure. The most copium thing to say is not in a copium way. Speed run. Okay. Think of, was that all Game Awards cope? I do think it is. I think it is all cope. You know what I almost expect to happen? And maybe this is me reaching too far. So, upcoming Steam release of the Steam Machine and the Steam VR stuff. I think that Steam VR is going to do really, really well, personally, based off of what I'm seeing. I also feel like Meta is kind of lagging behind as far as VR stuff goes. I'm wondering if I should make the prediction that Meta pulls out of the VR market by the end of the year. The thing is, they're one of like essentially 2 areas. You know, I'm gonna say it. I don't know if this is actually accurate, but we're gonna say it. Meta pulls out of VR market. Because I truly believe that they're getting outpaced by Steam. They're getting outpaced by other like consoles. Oh, speaking of consoles, I think Microsoft pulls out of console. I think Microsoft pulls out of the console industry. I think they start focusing on. I would wonder if they try and focus on acquiring Steam more than anything. Because here's the thing, I don't think that Microsoft has really been a big contender for a lot of years. I think they're like the console industry as a whole makes money based off of the games that they sell on the console. Most of the time the consoles themselves are undersold. Yeah, I don't think Game will actually sell, but I think they will try to acquire. But I don't think that there's just enough interest in keeping Xbox going, truthfully. And I think Microsoft has been kind of shooting themselves in the foot. For a while. Speaking of Microsoft shooting themselves in the foot, I think this is going to be a big year for Linux. Big year for Linux as an operating system. I think 2026 will be the beginning. Yeah, Windows 11 is bad. Windows 12 will probably be on the horizon before too long. But I think a lot of people hate the AI. And I think I literally had a dream the other day of having to change everything to Ubuntu, I think. So I think this will be a big year for Linux. If Linux makes some accessibility OS, then it could go well. Ooh, true. 6.7 meme is here to stay. One can only hope. New PC running Linux. What is this image of, Cuban? Just to dox our chat, this is what Cuban just sent me. Is that like a nuclear facility? Is that Chernobyl? Is it Chernobyl? See, I don't know about the the longevity of 6-7. I do think it's caught on more than it should have. I think it will be around similar to dabbing, where, because I've started to say 6-7. When I get a hold of a phrase, normally I feel like it's on the decline, truthfully. Brawlers World Zone 0, if I remember right. Oh, okay. Oh no, meme reset's not happening. Because nobody's actually making memes, they're just saying, oh yeah, let's do a meme reset. That has, I don't think, even escaped from Reddit at this point. I want to like go into geopolitics, but I also feel like that's a bad idea. Like, should I say US attacks Greenland? I hope not. I genuinely hope not. But I think I do think that a certain president is, yeah, a certain president is a little bit too eager. Okay, actually, here's a good one. How are we feeling about the release of the Epstein files? Do we think they will be fully released this year? And if they are, do we think that will have any impact on any of our politics? Or will it just be another crazy thing that happens and then I still have to pay rent? Interesting, interesting. I think that there will be a lot more legal battles for the current administration to have to face. There's a lot of tension with ICE right now. There's a lot of... Yeah, I mean, there's a likelihood that the US does invade Venezuela. But at this point, I think they're just trying to set up a puppet regime. Yeah, exactly. They took over. They took the president. And I have a feeling that they are... Again, I think this is Trump going, hey, our approval rating is bad. Let's do something to distract people and hopefully make it look good. And yeah. But in doing so, that was that was an attack without the approval of Congress. So the hopes is that there's some legal. The other thing that and this I haven't actually verified, I've heard that the Trump administration has also phased out our maybe I should look this up, has also phased out the pandemic relief thing. Oh wait, what is it called? Not justifying, but when was the last time a president got approval from Congress to blow something up? I mean, true, but maybe we should resort to not blowing things up, is all I'm saying. What am I thinking? What is it? Trump, I don't even know how to search this up, but whatever the pandemic, like, task force, pandemic task force, U.S. dissolved? Okay, here's an article. Oh, we'll see if Pipefall even plays. It is not playing. I'm so sorry, chat. A lot of my my stream features are wonking out right now. One sec, let me see if I can figure it out. Fightfall. I got you. Wait. There we go. I have to do everything manually right now. You predict Toa's streams again this year. Okay, yeah, this was 2024 here. So, Trump says he's disbanded the Pandemic Preparedness Office again. I don't know how true this is, but if it is true, there's part of me that wants to be like, what about COVID 2? Number 2. Okay, you're right. Maybe we have some happy things. There has been an uptick in measles. Yeah, it's been bad. I'm trying to think of anything like positive that I can put out into the world. Yeah. It's getting depressing. I'm assuming there'll be a new Pokemon game this year, but I don't know if that's worth predicting. Predict that AI doesn't take over yet, so we still have time. Harambe 2. We're coming up on the 10-year anniversary of Harambe. Ooh, how about this? This way I can like rig this to my benefit. I release a video on my channel. Any video. I actually press the button that says upload. Let's say I upload. There we go. Non-committal resolution. Here's the thing. If it will get me a bingo, then I will release a video on my channel. If it doesn't, then oopsie. Okay. Here's the thing. I know that Schlatt just released a video today. But otherwise, one of mine was going to be Jay Schlatt unretires himself. Where did he upload today? 2 instances of music. Okay, what did he upload today?
Schlatt family, this is the most serious video I think I've ever made.
Okay, give me 1 sec. We're going to watch a video together. We're doing a Toa React stream today.
Made a lot of serious videos in the past. This one tops them all. There's no other way to put this, but someone has been impersonating me. They look exactly like me, and they only show up at furry conventions. I'm not joking. Here's how it started, okay? So I use Twitter, right? Sometimes I see tweets that people at me in. So this was a tweet I saw in May of last year. Super nice to meet you at FWA at Jay Schlatt. It's got 7,000 favorites. Okay, right? This is not me. Okay, people? He has mutton chops, yes. He's wearing the Yankee, yes. Yes, I get it. That's a thing I used to do. But like this...
Used to do.
Right, we can see at least a little difference.
Wait, I like that. Robot-powered AI commits a felony. I actually, you know what? We're gonna... Sorry, we're putting that on the list before I forget. AI... commits crime in a major way. Some kind of AI, like somebody uses AI to commit crime in a way that is like really big. It already killed people. Okay, well that's sad.
You know, I was very quick to put
Back to
this
funny
rumor to
man.
bed. Couple days later, I tweeted out, that is not me. 145,000, 3 million people saw
Oh,
this.
okay.
That's good, right?
Yeah,
and look,
but I guess I
just
mean
to
more
clear
of
the
like
air
a.
here. FWA.
I guess I mean more of, because yes, I do agree. AI psychosis is a real thing. I think in more of a like fraudulent way, you know, like commits fraud or something like that. Technically, an AI telling someone to do that, I don't know if that's classified as a crime, but it should be.
I have no idea what that is. I was not there. And this guy, that is a crazy thing to see. Let me just say, if people see me taking photos with that, my reputation takes a hit. What else is this guy post? He follows me.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, wow. That can't be like that. Oh, I looked at it again. Normally it'd be fine, right? Like one jokey tweet, that's fine.
Did I watch the Tall
I get
People
it. The
movies?
guy looks.
I've only seen the first one. I've never seen any of them in theaters either. So like I'm missing out. And I've heard they're good, but I also have heard like I've asked people to tell me the plot of any of the movies and they go blank. So it must be a really good experience that you immediately forget.
Like me, I can handle one tweet, right? But it kept
3-hour tech demos.
happening. Schlatt and I got sauced up at Furry Weekend. It's called Furry Weekend? Furry Weekend Atlanta. Great. And then apparently there was a car meet at FWA too, and he went to that too. Jay Schlatt, always happy to meet a fan. Who are you, bro? Who are you? What is that? A rat? Great, we got a rat calling me his fan, and it's not even
Don't ask me
me.
the plot
I
of
didn't
the
know
second
Jay
one.
Schlatt was
Yeah.
chill like that. What are you wearing? Are you wearing a jock strap? It was so cool meeting you, man. Hold on, boys, before we keep going, you know what time it is.
Yeah, you gotta pay
This video
rent,
is
dude.
sponsored
We
by
know.
Chime.
All right.
The 3.5.
Okay, I think we get the gist of it. Okay, so maybe Schlatt doesn't come out of retirement, but I do think that Schlatt. Oh, we can put the music over here. Jay Schlatt gets a fursuit. If that happened in the video, I didn't see it beforehand, and I am just a prophet. What else can we say? What kind of big comeback do we think will happen? Like a fun franchise. Like I'm thinking like when Voltron got a TV show or Power Rangers got a movie. Like something not 90s, like 80s nostalgic that unfortunately isn't Tron. Would it be crazy to say like live action My Little Pony in some way? I feel like of all the years, this could be a good year for, like, not a good year. It wouldn't be good, but it could be a year for like a Netflix live action My Little Pony that is terrible. No, not like 3D animated. Like I think Equestria Girls, but real people acting as them. In some way. Kind of like if you've seen the Netflix Winx Club TV show. If not, okay, wait, I gotta show you. Netflix Winx Club. Okay, look. So this, if you don't know Winx Club, oh, this one actually looks not too bad, but
magic lives in the very fabric of nature.
Never thought I'd meet one of...
Okay, we'll mute it because it's probably copyrighted. But this is like whoa, Magic School is so cool. None of them are wearing their regular outfits. None of them have freaking wings. Meanwhile, actual Winx Club is like, it looks like this. So anyways, I'm watching an MLP fan series with Smush, and it is filthy but also well written. What was the restricted term there? The all caps word. Oh, rip. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking for, like, live action reboot of or like how there was a She-Ra show a few years back. We just need something like that. Something like the most recent SpongeBob movie. Are you excited for that Toa Ponygend? No. I'm trying to think of like something else that is of similar vibes. Like maybe like a Battlestar Galactica, but is that too old? Star Trek, but they've already done Star Trek. Like they could do another, but they have a show out right now. Yeah, or at least they did like a year ago. Indiana Jones is an interesting one. I would assume that they're waiting on Indiana Jones for a little bit because the last one didn't do so good. Sequel game to the last one. I'm gonna say, I'll say MLP for now. We'll think on that one. The OK circle. This is a depressing one. I think that there will be a big legal battle around emulation this year. Emulation legal battle. I don't know who will win, but I have a feeling that it's going to happen this year. I feel like things have been really nice for a little bit on emulation, and I have a feeling that Nintendo and others are gearing up to attempt something, and I don't like that, but I'm assuming it will happen. Like I said, Nintendo's gonna sue for Mario Maker 3D. Ooh, celebrity canceling. Man, there are some ones that I expect could be canceled. I don't know though. Like I feel like a lot of the ones that I would expect are like because I don't like them or I don't like an aspect about them. But that doesn't mean that, yeah. Oh, King Charles dying. Interesting. Maybe. But I feel like that's too death oriented. I think we gotta go towards the positive and the funny. Schlack kills King Charles. Okay, now that's just accurate. Ooh, somebody having a child. Ooh, okay. Who do we think would have a child this year? Is this too personal? Nibble has a child. Pregnancy announcement. K-pop member. I don't follow K-pop well enough. I'm realizing that the things that I know about are kind of boring and depressing, and mostly political. Yeah, we do have rocks that we're living under. Jake Paul quits boxing. One can only hope. Actually, I'll write that down though. Winter storm somewhere. Ooh. A weather record maybe? Jake Paul quits boxing. I'm just gonna say quits boxing. Hurricane during the summer. What if I just say what? Wild weather record. Is that too broad? That might be too broad. Maybe storm record. Region or time. So hot today, the weather's stupid. Yeah. Poor trees don't know what to do. Maybe it's too much of a freebie to say the hottest summer that we've ever had in the States. Right? I think that's too much. We'll keep thinking on that one. I think Jesse Wells goes. I don't know who that is. Oh, okay, this guy. I would say he's already got decent success. I'm not. I wouldn't be surprised if he went viral, but I feel like he's gone semi-viral before. Let's see, 2026. 2026. Okay, so it's been 10 years. 10 and then 25 years since Bionicle. Would it be crazy to say like Bionicle set released? Even if it's like another gift with purchase. Bionicle set release. There's supposed to be a moon mission within the next 12 months. I was thinking Bionicle thing. Yep. Yeah, I do think I'm gonna stay true with Bionicle set release. I think Lego's gonna do something with Bionicle this year. I don't know what. Maybe that's what I should say. Yeah, Lego actually does something with Bionicle. Please. Do we think Moon Mission? If I want to predict Apollo 13 to Electric Boogaloo. Is there a genre of game that we think is going to be on the rise? A few years ago, you know, we had the Battle Royale, had shooters. Do we feel like 2026 is like the year of like the roguelikes? Ooh, extraction shooter. That might actually, you know what? Year of the extraction shooter. With Arc Raiders, with Helldivers 2. Yeah, I could see that. A lot of imitation on that front. Yeah, I could see that. I was gonna say like AI controversy in gaming, but I feel like we've already kind of had that with Game Awards. Stans has a baby. Isn't Rochelle pregnant? I feel like that's too much of a gimme. Ooh. I get a job that isn't retail. Please. The new baby Minecraft mobs. That's my New Year's goal too. Yeah, for real. I do like the new baby Minecraft mobs. They're a little bit weird, but I quite like them. I think the baby chickens will take a second for me to get used to, though. Too much of a break from the original? That's fair. I will agree the baby sheep look bad. One sec. Let me pull up a picture of all of these. Minecraft baby mobs. Okay. Yeah, so they're like, again, the chicks are cute, and the baby pigs are cute, the baby cows, but the baby sheep are just, I don't know why they're so flat, you know? It was more subtle. I think most of them are fine. The baby chickens are a little bit much. They're just very different. And I know that that's what baby chickens look like. It's just weird. You don't like any of the babies. Alright, that's fair, Namius. Adult rabbits are funky. They're kind of just big. Is there a baby camel? There is, but I don't think it's been rebabied. What is this? What did I just click on? Oh, okay. She's just telling me about it now. I do think the rabbits look better. In general, their animations are better. Ooh, actually a Minecraft thing could be... you know what? Announcement of Minecraft movie 2. I'm calling it. It was too much of a cash cow for them not to make another. I think whether Jack Black will be in this one or not, don't know. It's already been announced. Frick. Has it really? Yeah. Okay. No Minecraft movie 2. Steam console flops. See, that's an interesting one. I think there's a lot of hype behind it, but I do agree that it is just kind of a PC. I don't think it'll do as well as people think, but I also don't think it'll flop. Jack Black is in new Lego movie. Do we think there's going to be another Lego movie? I don't know if there will be. Hi, Annie Das. Happy New Year. Maybe it flubs. Maybe, okay, let's shoot for the middle. Steam console is just mid. I think saying that it's successful is going to be accurate. I think it will be successful. I just don't think it'll be as successful as people think. People think it's going to kill Microsoft. Like it's going to kill Xbox. I don't think it's going to kill Xbox. I think Microsoft is going to kill Xbox. But I don't, yeah. I think Microsoft is going to try and just go full software. I also think this will be the year that I don't know how to phrase this, but I think this is going to be a bad year for iPhone. I don't really know how to put it better, but I feel like a lot of people in my life, and maybe this is just my personal take, have been switching off of iPhone because they've been realizing that it's overpriced and they're not getting as much as if they were on a different type of phone. And a few people in my life, yeah, the year of Linux is so on point. I'm currently on Windows 10 security updates, but I will change to Linux Mint. Yeah. Bad year, how? I just feel like, yeah, and that's why I'm trying to, like, put it into better words. I think it will be... I think the amount of iPhone users will be on a decline. Let me see if I can find a graph. iPhone users versus Android users in US. I want a graph, if that's okay. Okay, yeah, this one should work. Okay, so worldwide, Android has been on the up and up. For US, it's about 50-50. Okay, I think Android will overtake iOS in 2026. Actually, maybe I shouldn't make that bet. Look at this graph. This graph does not look that promising. But I kind of still think... it might. I just think the world is getting more and more expensive, right? And when you have a phone that breaks, you have to get a new one that works. And I think people are willing to downgrade in price for something that is similar in performance. iPhone versus Android smartphone sales worldwide. iPhone people are too lazy to switch still. I do agree that there are a lot of people that are in that boat. But here's my personal take on this. I was talking to Mingo recently, and she's been using an iPhone for forever. And even she's been saying if she gets a new phone, it's going to be an Android. So, you know, I think maybe Android won't surpass for US. Market share. Oh, this is users. Okay. I need to inform my opinion real quick. iPhone versus Android. No data? Bruh. So we've already surpassed. But is the market share? Wait, what's a market share? Okay. I don't know. How do I feel about the AI bubble this year, chat? I think it will continue to grow and maybe pop like in 2028. Yeah. See, I don't know. I don't think it'll pop this year, unfortunately. I do still think it's going to be a bad year for iPhone. I'm going to say... I'm going to say iPhone market share drops to 50%. iPhone market share drops to approximately 50%. Accounts for all products. Oh, yeah, that's fair. In that case, maybe not. Because if it is tablets, watches, chargers, I think the Apple Watch just outperforms most Android watches. And same with the... especially with the AirPods, I think. Estimated... Yeah, okay, we might remove this for now. I do think it is going to be a bad year for iPhone, but we'll come back to it. Here's the thing. What can we say about the AI bubble? Do we think, for instance, right now we have like 5 companies that are just kind of sharing money between each other. And that's kind of the only way global goes to 80% for Apple. Oh, you're saying the Android goes up to 80%? Oh, actually, I did have one that I want to write down. A company, an AI company announces that they have AGI. Oh, that's, yeah, awesome formatting there, dude. Okay, well. Now, I don't think any AI company will have AGI, but I think they're going to announce that they'll have AGI. I think some company is going to be dumb enough to say, yeah, we've got AGI, and then not release anything, not say that they do, and kind of bury that. I think that they will. AGI being, for those that don't know, artificial general intelligence, which is what they've been trying to do. It probably will. It probably will be, yeah, big stinky. It will probably be Musk being like, yeah, Grok has blah, 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 blah. Some idiot just trying to push their thing. And then the investors will be like, oh, well, we got to invest in it, and then it will be nothing, and then it'll be bad. But yes, I do think some company will announce it. Do you think it'll come out that that stuff already exists for the military? What do you mean by that? What stuff? Like AGI? So Sam Altman is harping super hard on the dangers of poorly aligned AI so that regulators will mess up their competitors and regulate them. Interesting. I'm reading Jurassic Park right now, and the gene modification stuff is like Gen AI, but has actual application. Fair. What else is outlandish that we can say for this year? What kind of trends are going on in the world? Look up OpenAI regulatory capture if y'all are curious. Book is more about the corporate side than the movie. Interesting. I didn't know there was a book for Jurassic Park. Was it made before or after the movie? Man, if only I could scroll in my chat. That would be so helpful, Twitch. Thank you. Okay, it's what the movie is based on. Are there any big movie releases happening this year that we can predict will do well or poorly? Is Spider-Verse supposed to come out this year? Spider-Verse 3. No, 2027. Bro, what's the point? June? Also, wait, sorry, what are these searches? So I searched Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. Oh.
Colossal Biosciences goes belly up.
Colossal Biosciences? Is that, like, dinosaur? I hope not. I love these searches. Is it getting delayed? Good question. Will there be a Across the Spider-Verse 3? Good question. Is it coming out in 2026? Good question. Is Gwen Stacy LGBT? Awesome. You said Colossal Biosciences. One sec. Colossal Biosciences? Oh, is this a company? Oh, the De-Extinction Company. Oh, I see. The direwolf people. I could see that happening. Oh, what do we think is happening with this Netflix deal with WB? With Warner Brothers? Do we think Warner Brothers is going to be able to be sold to either of them? To either Paramount or Netflix? I hope it'll get trust busted. But yeah, I kind of have a feeling it will get sold to somebody. I have a feeling that Paramount will get it. I would, of the two, I would prefer Netflix to get it. But I would prefer neither of them. Although I do feel like it is a company that's being run really poorly. The Fallout show will suck? You think so? Season 1 was good. It's possible that they do well in Season 2. Oh, Big Orange Man doesn't want Paramount to get it? Oh, really? I thought he did because somebody related to him will win big. Live action Moana. True. Oop, I may have it wrong. Oh, okay. New Avengers. I think it'll flop too. Who's directing the new Avengers movie? Avengers Doomsday Director. Oh, it's the Russo brothers. I have not seen Fiona and Cake yet. It's on my list though. I don't know if the Russo brothers are going to do good in this or not. Which ones did they direct? I'm keeping this on the the BRB screen, because if you guys don't want spoilers, I don't want to spoil that for anybody. Okay, they did do Infinity War and Endgame and Winter Soldier. Okay. They might be okay then. But we could predict, rather than it, like, flopping... Yeah, Endgame is the weakest of those three, but for a finale, it's not too bad. As a movie, it's kind of meh, but for a finale to an experience, I think it's fine. I think... Do we think Palworld wins the lawsuit? Ooh. Tempting. I almost feel like it won't even get that far in court, though, is the thing. I think the Avengers... I have a feeling it's going to lead to a reboot of some kind. But I don't know. What are the question marks? I have a feeling the lawsuit will get dropped before it gets to court for Palworld. That is fair. That is fair. For the arbitration. I don't know. I just feel like a lot of the characters that people have grown to love will just somehow get rebooted. You know? If Nintendo drops the suit. You know what? Nintendo doesn't win lawsuit against Palworld. That's how I'll put it. If Nintendo doesn't win that lawsuit, either they drop it or they lose it, then we'll count that. I like that. I was gonna say, oh, what do we think if there's any like streaming services that are gonna do something crazy like raise their prices? And then I realized, yeah, they'll all raise their prices this year. I'm sure of it. Ooh, but another thing. Do we think Joe Rogan has a major health complication? Ooh. I'm wondering, okay, what if, do we think Adobe still comes out on top this year? Do we feel like, other, like something else happens? Like DaVinci Resolve surpasses Premiere users, or Adobe loosens. Did I write, is Minecraft Movie on here still? Oh, I do. Yeah, I do. Right. Joe Rogan has a major health complication is likely. I'm not opposed to that one, but I almost don't want to make it too depressing. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't want, like, do I want things on here that could get me on a list? GIMP, another SVC, gains traction because of Adobe Firefly. GIMP is great. There's a lot of like this year Canva released Affinity, which is really great. There's Photopea. There's a lot of really good art software out there. DaVinci Resolve kind of covers some of the video stuff out there. Well, hold on. JSchlatt wasn't put on a list for his predictions. Okay, he most certainly was after he predicted the Queen would die and then was in the country when she died. He's on a list. We just don't know of it. But is it too negative to predict that? Also, do I care enough about Joe Rogan to predict that? Okay, we'll write it down. Joe Rogan. Health scare. Adobe. How do I want to phrase this? Adobe competition. Maybe I say forces hand? That kind of leaves it ambiguous, but I feel like that forces either the competition gets good enough to where Adobe sues somebody or they drop prices to some extent. But I don't expect they'll drop prices. I actually don't know if Adobe will do anything. But I do think it will be the year of like more open source things. I think, okay, maybe Adobe loses record number of subscriptions. Is this something we can look up? Adobe subscriptions number of users. Okay. Adobe's Creative Cloud user base surpasses 41 million paid members. Per the company's record 2025 results, Creative Cloud grew 11% over the past 12 months. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say that they're gonna lose. Yeah, I think that's fair. Yeah, year of extraction shooter. I think so. You're right in that last year was maybe more of the year of the extraction shooter. I'm just trying to find a genre that we think it will be the year of. Like, to some degree, I'm like, oh, roguelikes. But I think roguelikes are just kind of constant in the background. I could say year of indie games, but I feel like this past year has been a really good year for indie games. Well, what games are coming out next year besides GTA? Next year, for sure, GTA. This year, uncertain. I don't know a lot of big game releases. I'm assuming... Ooh, actually, I could say Zelda game. Either announced or released. Release. Relax. I think there's a high chance of a Zelda game. Minecraft 2, yeah. We could. make a stretch and say Minecraft End update or Minecraft Aether update. GTA 6 is the only confirmed November release. I don't think it'll be this year. I truly do not. Maybe I say game announcement. Just to cover my bases a little bit more. Dimension update. Ooh. They want the end to still feel barren. Yeah, and I don't even know if that is the route I would say that they're gonna take. I almost feel like, because they have the developer for the Aether mod, so I do feel like they're it feels like this could be a good year for a big update in some way. I do think maybe Minecraft Dimension update. Minecraft Dimension update. On the back end, they've been doing a lot in the Minecraft stuff that makes me think that they're trying to gear up for something. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did some sort of Aether dimension. Okay, we need something crazy now. Do I want to predict any memes? I feel like that's a bad idea, but yes, we should. We had the prediction in chat earlier that 6-7 will stay around for a while. It does feel like a longer lasting meme, but we're also in January right now, so there's just not a lot of competition. I do think it's losing steam as well. But the thing is, it's losing steam with younger people. It's picking up steam with older people. Like, I'm seeing it on the news more. I made a 6-7 joke in front of my dad, who is in education, and he just sighed the deepest sigh. It was on Jeopardy like a week ago. Oof. But then again, like, dabbing got big, and I feel like it's still kind of around. 2026. Dabbing is less cringe than 6-7. Is it? I think to some degree it is. I think it's got similar energy though. See, what 6-7 has going for it is that it is a set of sequential numbers. So even just counting, you'll end up engaging with the meme. But will young people get too over it to where they'll just stop propagating the meme? This is the question. If enough oldies they'll use it, they'll drop it. But that's the thing. It has to be dropped and not fought against. Because if there's any sort of fight, it'll just make it bigger, you know? You're never too young for 6-7. Also true, as soon as you learn to count, you got it. I don't know about 6-7. I could see it going either way at this rate. What about... No, that's too broad. I was going to say something like new trend causes injury or death. But that unfortunately, I think is too likely to happen. Ooh, do we think there will be a new app/website that really takes off this year, a la TikTok? Do we feel like TikTok has become old now? Because I'm kind of starting to feel like it probably has, but I don't know what it would be replaced by. Do we think Discord goes mainstream? Discord is getting bought out this year. Or it's going public, I should say. Do we do we think that Discord essentially destroys itself this year? Do we think it will be replaced by something? I have a feeling that it will get worse this year. I think Discord going public is a bad thing to happen to it. But I do think it does fill a niche. TeamSpeak resurgence. I hear TeamSpeak has a new interface now, so maybe. Everything gets worse every year. Oh, Discord gets AI integration, and we all love it. Here's another thought that I've had for a little bit. So a lot of countries around the world, speaking to like Mingo, for instance, in New Zealand, or some friends in Australia, have like their countries actually have the like the wherewithal to actually say, yeah, we're in a recession. The United States has not really said that, but I would argue that the United States is in a recession, and the only thing keeping it out of a recession is the AI bubble, which is in the process of expanding before a huge burst. Do we want to predict that the US announces a recession? Because I have a feeling that they won't. They're trying to stop that by all means. I think probably 2027 they might. Or do we think that the US will intentionally not announce anything? If they're like, actually, we're not announcing any GDP this year because we don't have the data. Wink, wink. Yeah. Or are there any new laws that we think will come out, like against AI? I can imagine the current administration not announcing a recession regardless of the red on the charts. Yeah, that's kind of my thought too. Yeah, I think there is something against it right now, largely because all of, like, basically everybody in America's stocks are tied into AI right now in some way, shape, or form. Ooh, you know what? What computer part do we think is going to go crazy expensive? Because we've had graphics cards go crazy expensive. We've had, now RAM is crazy expensive. Do we think like CPUs? Do we think motherboards? Do we think, yeah, I am running out of computer parts. Fans. Ooh, SSDs is actually a pretty solid one. AI stuff doesn't really use regular PC motherboards, that's true. SSDs is not necessarily a bad one. Solid. Don't. What? Don't laugh at that. That wasn't intentional. Big year for quantum computers. I don't know that quantum compute. I think if quantum computing makes a breakthrough this year, it's going to be a bad thing. Because it's not going to. It's going to cause so many issues. He said that's a solid one. Solid state drive. Yeah, no, I got the. Okay. I'm hydrating apparently. No, I think quantum computing will be a bad thing, especially this year with AI. I can put solid. Okay, I'm gonna put down solid state drive prices skyrocket. Okay, we're gonna go through, and if there's any ones that we want to replace, we can do that. So, GTA 6 delay, I think, is bound to happen. I think the U.S. president being removed from office one way or another is likely to happen. They're at 50 qubits right now, I think. The theoretical at 100. I think they're going to make that. Make some that operate in less intensely cold environments. Dang. I'm not set on the Minecraft speedrun thing. I think that might be... I don't know. We'll see. Meta pulls out of the VR market. I'm 50-50 on it. Microsoft pulls out of the console market. This might be a little bit too crazy. I will admit. I don't know if it'll happen this year. It'll probably happen more this one. Meta pullout is more likely than micro. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. We might replace this one. Okay, big year for Linux. I think this is going to be a big year for Linux. I upload a video on my channel. That's entirely up to me. So if I can win this game by doing so, maybe. AI commits crime in a major way. I think is just broad enough. Arguably 2 free spaces. Yeah, if I upload a video, could be a free space. J-Schlatt gets a fursuit. I think him getting a fursuit is also a bit of a pipe dream, but I think it's possible, whether by choice or by being forced. But I think it's just out there enough that I like it. I'm gonna say MLP/Equestria Girls. See, I don't think it'll happen, but I think it's weird enough that it could happen. Not from him wanting it, but I think somebody will make him a fursuit and send it to him. Or that, like, Ted Nivison will be like, hey, I've got a great idea for a video. Just show up at my place. And then they're both going to have fursuits. Yeah, they're for sure going to do the Equestria Girls universe if they bother. See, well, I'm thinking on this one, I think it will be a live action reboot of like some toy franchise that's old enough but has some kind of modern day appeal. Lauren Faust, to my knowledge, has not hinted that she's doing anything big, but who knows? I don't know who Lauren Faust is. I'm making a big shot here in the dark. Ted visits another crazy list of weird franchise. Ooh, that might actually be a good one. Ted Nivison has another road trip of some kind. Ted Nivison road trip. That one might actually be, that might be better than Microsoft pulling out. Lauren Faust is the writer, exec producer. Oh, okay, gotcha. See, I think there's something here. It might not be MLP, but I feel like it's something. Okay. Emulation legal battle. I think there's going to be a big legal battle over emulating video games. And I'm intrigued to see where that goes. I'm hoping that it sides with players. This one I'm still not sure of if we care enough about Jake Paul to put him on a list. Evan Gao has Mod Week next week. Nice. I think the emu is at 20%. Like 20% chance of the emulation battle, legal battle. I don't know if I want the Jake Paul quits boxing. I think that's too boring. Wild Storm record. So we're thinking like, this might be too generic as well. Year of the Extraction Shooter is possible. Right now, the majority of emulations are hosted on sites in the Netherlands. Elsewhere, where the US isn't super keen to intervene with their distribution. Yes, but I feel like Nintendo, for instance, will sue. I don't think this is just a US issue. I think other places are trying to... It's mostly Nintendo. Truthfully, I think it's mostly Nintendo that actually cares. But I feel like there's going to be a legal battle this year about it. Local ones got hit pretty hard in 2013. Yeah. Trying to think of what else we could put here instead. Toe Legend face reveal. Hopefully not. If I do everything correctly, hopefully not. Elbow reveal. Why do you want to see my elbow, you freak? The latest rug pull. We know that's not going to happen. See, I like the influencer ones, but I feel like dumb influencers I don't care enough about. Oh, we could say, oh, maybe Fortnite Friday. Fortnite Friday. Friday wins an award. Thoughts? Connor Eats Pants Fortnite Friday wins an award of some kind. Okay, we've got a few others. A storm record of some kind. Lego actually does something with Bionicle, which is already kind of true. They had Tahu in one of the Smart Brick trailers. Fortnite Friday has Connor Eats Pants AI as guest. Ooh, maybe, but I feel like Connor is kind of anti-AI. An AI company announces AGI. I think somebody will. Cutie Cinderella run streamer awards. No complaints. And Amius, I do want to win this bingo if I can. I don't think that would be a genuinely accurate thing to say. Doug goes bald. He's already balding, so that's a good one. This past year, some people got mad. Yeah. See, here's the thing. I think Cutie's done a great job. The problem is not Cutie, it's the people attending not really behaving like humans. Eamon moves to Sweden. Maybe. Okay, let's get through these last ones and see if we like any of them. Okay, an AI company announces AGI. Again, I don't think any company will have AGI. I think somebody will announce it. Why did I not get nominated? Why did I not get nominated? Words are hard. Because I didn't stream pretty much any of December, and that was a requirement. They said, hey, in order to be nominated, you do have to actually stream the upcoming months, and I just didn't. So, yeah, I won Best Bionicle Streamer. Okay, the other thing is that the Steam console is just mid. I don't think it'll pop off. I don't think it'll be bad. I think it'll just be okay. Joe Rogan Health Scare. Again, I don't really know if I care about this one. I get a job that isn't retail. Please. I'm imagining it will just be a bit pricey for the specs. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I think some people will get it when they don't understand what it is. And that's about it. Year of the Extraction Shooter. I'm willing to debate on this one because I don't know. I feel kind of 50-50 on it because I feel like there's a lot of people that are kind of giving up on competitive games, but people like podcasts a bit less. Actually, you know what? Podcasts listening rates decrease. Or I say year of the podcast and then I start my own. No, I think people do listen to podcasts is the thing. Podcasts fall off. Toa Legend reaches 70,000 subscribers for the third time. I could say this. Lego Smart Bricks flop. Toa Legend makes $1 million. I hope. Have you guys seen the Lego Smart Bricks? Okay, let me show you the Lego Smart Bricks. Lego Smart Bricks. It's interesting. Let me find the YouTube. They're okay. Lego Smart Bricks. There's a video announcing it from Lego's side. Yeah, this'll work.
And you'll see from the sound and the color when it detects it. But it's not just looking for the minifigure, it knows who that minifigure is, and actually it knows where that minifigure is. So as I move the minifigure around, you'll see different lights and colors depending on where the minifigure is compared to the brick.
So
what does this allow us to do? Will you
basically the each brick has a chip in it that can read other NFC chips that are nearby. Yeah, the minifigure has an NFC chip in it.
Oh, it's actually a very simple system, a very simple addition, a platform that we're adding into the Lego system of play. It's the brick, it's the tags, and it's the interactive minifigs. But altogether, what that unlocks is an opportunity for interactivity, new dimensions of responsiveness, opportunity for more social play and for more storytelling.
So let's see what happens when they come to life. So you hear the door unlocked. Lego Smart Play brings a whole new
So,
dimension to physics.
for the most part, it just adds lights and sound effects to Legos, which is partially very cool and more likely just going to be an upcharge in Lego sets that are already very expensive. So I don't expect it to do well. So I'm going to say that Lego Smart Bricks flop. I don't think they're going to do well. I think it's a cool idea and it might be fun on certain sets, but yeah, the examples that they showed was if you can, like, they had like a lightsaber fighter thingy, or they had like spaceships make space sounds, and I guess that's cool. I just don't think it'll do very well. I think it'll be similar to like the Mario sets that they released a few years ago that had like Mario with a stupid little face that cost way too much. Like, if it was just regular Mario, I'd probably buy it, but I don't care for the electronic side. I think you should leave the Minecraft one, but I don't think it'll happen. Yeah. I'm just being hopeful. The Nintendo doesn't win lawsuit against Palworld. I still believe in. Adobe loses record number of subscriptions. Oh, the speedrun. I think both are possible, but I don't. Yeah. Oh, hi Mingo. Oh, if Mingo's in chat, you know I'm up too late. Work so I can't listen to Toa. Wow, she hates me. That's what it is. Toa said go away. I didn't say that. He would, he's so mean to me.
Happy Mingo Hours.
Happy Mingo Hours. What else do we think? Okay, here are the ones that I'm not sold on. I think the extraction shooter, I'm 50-50 on. Don't pipe crescendo me. I have to do that manually right now. Pipe crescendo. Thanks. Were you giving Toa money for Happy Mingo Hours? Because I'm that cool. Because they pay me to tolerate you. She can't hear what I'm saying, so I can say whatever I want. Year of... Ooh, do we think maybe Year of Friend Slop game? Year of Friend Slop. I think that might be... No, don't say that. Don't say that in chat. Don't dox me like that. Year of Kindness. Year of Spite. Actually. I think 2026 we're gonna have some crazy duo have a baby together, like Kylie Jenner and Timothy Chalamet or whatever. Interesting. I didn't want to call it that. Yeah, okay. So I only know of one Friend Slop game. Have you heard of Big Walk? No. I know that there's another game coming out from Aggro Crab that is like the forklift simulator. Big Walk. Wild celebrity couple to have a kid. See, I don't know. Like, maybe. Okay, Big Walk. Is that what it was? Big Walk. Oh, this does look cute. Okay, One sec, we're pulling it up. Oh, Goose Game. Okay. Hang out together and get lost with friends in Big Walk, a cooperative online walker-talker from the creators of Untitled Goose Game. Interesting. What if I don't think Toa is going to play Get to Work? I will probably play Get to Work at least once this year. I would be so surprised if I didn't. Okay. I think it could be a year of the friend slop. I think I think it's a wide enough genre that I think it's possible. And I think there's a lot of people out there that are going to be inspired by games like Peak. Bet on it with channel points. Wait, what are the options? Toa plays Get to Work after. I'm not playing Get to Work after this. Goodness sake. Wait, the poll is over. Oh, sorry. I didn't say anything. You might lose your precious points. Yeah, and TNT is starving for them. Yeah, I'm okay with your friend slop. Okay, is there anything on this list that we want to replace? No, pay me out. Imagine I just launch Get to Work right now, play like 5 seconds, and then quit. This is adequate. We've got confirmation from Hafu. What about everybody else? What are we thinking? I think I'm okay with the MLP Equestria Girls. Actually, I'm not even going to say live action. I'm going to say bad. Because it could be a reboot that is in, like, 2D, but is bad. Yeah, we'll open it up. Bad reboot of those. Yeah, I think I'm pretty content with this one. Okay, all right. We're going to randomize it, and then we're going to put this into the Discord. Okay? Okay. Let's just square. Okay. If we're content, I'm going to generate this. Cards are ready. Okay. So I think this is the final one. This is my 2026 bingo. We'll screenshot this and put it in the Discord. And then you guys can play along. Oh, hi, Mingo. We're going to play along with this bingo card for the whole year and hope. Yay. Oh, you finished work and have headphones in. Hi, Mingo. All right. Poggers. Okay, I'm going to put this in the Discord. Is there a way to just... Oh, it says play online. Share this role to players. Okay, copy. Is there a better way to get a screenshot? Oh, okay. So maybe this one will be our one, because it looks better. Okay, a little bit rigged, but that's okay. 2026 bingo card is this now. Again, want to be my predictions that Toa finally meets a girl. Okay, alright, alright. Rude. Boom, boom, boom. I think our best line is probably going to be this one right here, chat. That's my guess. Otherwise, maybe this one? Or this one? Yeah, I think this is pretty good. This is my hope. This is like end down, big year for Linux, I upload, free, friend slop. That would be nice. That's a wild suggestion. Are we implying he's going to meet and marry a girl in 1 year? Wait, who's suggesting that? I predicted that he'd get married. That's crazy. 90 Day Fiance. Oof. That sounds stressful. Okay, so we'll put this one in the Discord. You guys can play along and see how long that takes. Now the real question is, do I launch Get to Work and then immediately close it just so that the predictions change? At everyone. Here is my 2026 bingo card. Make sure to alert me if something on it. Make it so that you can reshuffle it. You want to shuffle it too? You want to play along your own way? I was just gonna have... Okay, I'll include a link. Something on it gets ticked. Here's the link to shuffle your own if you want to play along with these prompts. Okay, and then we'll get that. I think it's this one. We'll just do this. Does that work? Oh. Okay, yeah, you can generate your own from here. Cool. All right, that's sent in the Discord now. I wish he would be true either way. That is true. All right, well, in that case, I think we will end it here. I've got a few new games that we're gonna try in this new year. One of them hopefully being I predict Toa's ending stream. Whoa, you're so true. One of them I'm planning on trying out Slay the Spire soon. So that will probably happen next week. Muck 2, if only. Kenshi tweet. I don't know what that is. So we're gonna try a few new games this year. I have some ideas for videos, and I'm hoping to pump through them as much as I can. But hopefully, just another good year in the Toa Legend Twitch chat. And maybe I'll be able to actually knock out that I upload a video on my channel one. One can hope. But I think for now, chat, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. We will be back hopefully next week with some more stuff. Yeah. Okay, let me get a raid lined up. Man, I feel like I haven't streamed since since it was 2025. This is crazy. Is anybody that I'm following streaming right now? There are a lot of people streaming that I follow, but not a lot of people that I follow that are around the same size. Let's do... I don't know who Bumblebird is, but apparently I follow them, so... Yeah, that's fair. Okay, we'll do, oh yeah, the 5-year anniversary of the Discord. We'll have to do something for that. But yeah, we'll do, Bumblebird. I don't know who this is, but I follow them. I'm assuming it's... I'm assuming I know who it is, but I don't know. Chaos Strikes. What the heck is going on? Anyways, they're playing some Slime Rancher. Worst case scenario, you don't like it, but it's Slime Rancher. What's not to like? Okay, gamers, thanks for hopping in. Thanks for hanging out. How old is Nibble? Nibble made in 2011. So he's only 20. He's about 20. Or sorry, he's about 15. So he can't drive yet. He can get his learner's permit, maybe. We'll put him behind the wheel of a car next year. Surely that will go well. Okay, chat. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully I'll get the VTuber Nibble working soon. But I was going to say I'm going to go to bed. I'm not, but I should probably clean the house and then go to bed eventually. Nib Learner Permit 2027. Yeah, look forward to it. All right, chat. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you guys next week. Goodbye. Goodbye now. Goodbye. Goodbye now. Goodbye. And to the VOD watchers, thanks for tuning in. We're just going to check out what they are doing today. Let's see. Goodness, there's so much happening. Oh.
No way! Toa! Oh my god, long time no see!
Gamer.
I literally thought about you the other day. I'm not even joking. I was literally like chilling out and I was thinking, man, I kind of miss Toa. I miss that time we played Muck. Hi.
Times. Good times.
That's so funny. I was literally thinking about you the other day.
That is very
thank
funny.
you so much for the raid. Let's reconnect. You know what? I'm gonna extend my hand out and go, let's reconnect.
Oh.
Because, like, I was thinking about you and I was like, I kind of miss this person. Like, I low-key genuinely fucking miss you. I was like, you know what? Maybe I should reach out or something. And then you come and randomly raid, like, literally the next day. That's crazy. It's a sign. It's a sign. Okay, like, not even joking. Hit me up. Let's vibe, because I miss hanging out. It was fun.
gotta bounce.
I don't even know if you
but
remember.
Enjoy.
Because like, oh, I've gone through a name change since then, and I like
Oh.
rebranded.
Yeah, I saw you change your name.
I was
a couple
Honey BB,
times.
and I used to do face
Alright.
cam stuff. I don't know if you remember
I
exactly
like
who I
the
am,
VTube model.
but I still have a video on my channel of us playing Mark. Name change a couple times now. Yeah, I rebranded like once, like 2 years ago into Hi I'm Amma, and then I discovered VTubing and I fell in love with it. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it again. So now I'm Bumblebird. I mean, I'm still me, you know, just like a different flavor, like the VTube model. Thank you. The second one is literally coming in a few days, and I'm so fucking excited. We're gonna have a whole fucking subathon for it. It's gonna be fun. But how have you
Matters.
been? What's new, Queen? What's poppin'? Also, how was your stream? What were you playing? Oh wait, I forgot about the veggies.
That's fun.
Predictions? Oh, like what?
Oh.
Gotta
Don't
get going? Oh,
notice
that's
that.
okay. Have fun vibing. Thank you for raiding. Throw me a DM or
Good
something,
rest of stream.
and we'll vibe. GTA gets delayed. Oh my god, honestly, like, I wouldn't be surprised. I would be surprised if it didn't get delayed.
Alright. Well, VOD watchers, if you like what you saw of Bumblebird, go check her out. She's pretty chill. We did some muck stream long time ago. But yeah, she's pretty cool. Alright, that's it for me. I'm going to say goodbye, and hopefully I can get the VTuber software working for next week. But for those that missed stream, thanks for watching the VOD. For those that were in the stream, thanks for joining. I'll see you later. Bye.